talking reckless. Jump on the track just to break a record. Look through my phone and it's full of X's. Texting and driving, I miss my exit. You on my spot, nigga, come and get it. Fuck with the squad and it's Armageddon. All that I wanted, I go and get it. Only get one and I can't regret it. Niggas got.
What's up, world? Welcome to Museum TV. I'm your host, Guru Sanaal. And as always, I got to continue to thank you guys for keeping up with us. Please continue to maintain that love by following us on all our social media at the Museum TV. Also subscribe to this channel and check us out at tmtv.world, where you can find all the creatives that can help you get started on your next idea and make that idea a movement. Now, speaking of movements, Massachusetts specifically has really been putting their talents forward in the music scene. We have the 617, the 508, the 978, but today in the museum building we have a 781 representative from Lynn, Massachusetts, Suriel, in the building. What's up, Suriel?
Not much, man. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you. I like the vest.
Yeah, thank you.
Hustle.
Shout out to Hustle for providing the gear and daily Hustle gear. Always some fire gear.
Cool. So Suriel, let's start with your name. Like, it's a pretty unique name.
Yeah.
Is that like a play on words, or is that your actual name?
So Suriel is actually my last name, and I used to go by Wilson last year, but I had to change my name because Apple's Spotify title took all my stuff down because there's a rock band named Wilson, and they were pretty. I don't know what the reason is, but I had to change my name quickly. I didn't know what to use. My last name was pretty dope, but I didn't know it had any meaning, so I looked it up one time, and it meant like God's Prince and like ancient Arabic or something like that. Cool. So that was pretty dope.
I figured it had a dope meaning to it. I like it. I think it stands out and whatnot.
Thank you.
So talking about your project, Blank Slate, which is why we're here, pretty much when I was listening to it, what I got out of it is pretty much what it translated into was kind of just maintaining your motivation through whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish.
Definitely.
But you did it more so from like your own personal standpoint, obviously. And kind of just, trying to give the people, your perspective out of that. Yeah. But we want to kind of hear it from you. Like, what did Blank Slate mean to you?
So Blank Slate, the title itself is, starting fresh, basically. That's kind of where I felt like I was in my career. I just changed my name. I was in positions that I'd never been in before. I was doing a bunch of shows. I felt like this was all new to me. And I felt like it was a proper time to have a proper introduction. So I ended up rolling with Blank Slate. My boy Hal did the cover for that, and we just ended up rolling with that dope picture because it kind of represented what we wanted to roll with. But basically, my music is for dreamers, people who want to be inspired, people who are grinding, people who are hustling, trying to make, whatever it is come true and kind of get out of a situation they don't really like to be in,
Facts. I think there's a lot of relatable content in the sense where it kind of has like a universal feel. Like I said, like anyone that is working towards something, they can relate to it and it can kind of resonate with them, which I think is dope. Definitely. And you can definitely feel the energy in that, like when you're listening to each track. And I like that there's a lot of storytelling. You have some skits in there as well. And you have two really dope features on the whole entire project. One from Rockie Fresh, who was previously signed to Maybach Music. And then you have a Lowell native who was actually here in the museum building. He goes by the name of Stupid Genius. So why did you pick those two? Like I've noticed, the whole entire project on its own was mostly you. And then I'm going to guess that, you kind of hand selected those two artists to be featured with. Yeah. So out of everyone that you could have chosen, why those two records and why those two features?
Well, I graduated from Lowell High actually. And while I graduated, I happened to meet Richie, which is the producer and one of the artists from Stupid Genius. And we just had a good connection. Like he recorded my demo tape like way back in the days at his studio. And he kind of showed me the ropes a little bit, kind of big brothered me for a little bit in some certain aspects. And it was just a good connection to have. So that was like a supernatural. Chaz, also a part of Stupid Genius, killed it. They went in there and had that song done in like 30 minutes. It was amazing. So that was dope. But Rockie Fresh was somebody I listened to in high school. So I always was like, damn, this thing is pretty dope. Like if you're listening to those Maybach self-made albums, and he used to have some fire verses. Yeah. So then it just happened naturally. I felt like he was a good fit because me and him have a kind of like a good style that can complement each other. So when we went in the track, I made it, I sent it to him, and he had that done. And this is probably one of my favorite Rockie Fresh verses ever, actually. Cool. So dope.
Who are you working with for producers right now, other than?
So I had Rich and this dude B Leafs from Danvers. But besides that, all those beats on that album were YouTube beats.
Okay, cool. So super local, and
yeah. So I had to find them, but now I have access to a lot of new people that I should be working with, and have a lot of real classic, good feeling records.
What's really dope about the project is it's very cohesive. Like it sounds like one body of work.
Thank you.
Like everything kind of goes into each other, and like I said, there's a lot of storytelling that segues into the next track, and it just makes sense. And the quality is also very there, which I'm very impressed with, especially you just picking this up almost last year, although you've been doing it for a while, but to see that from a newer artist, I think is pretty impressive. So another question I have for myself and the other DJs in Massachusetts and around, if you had to kind of recommend a song to us to play in the clubs, what would it be?
I'd say Double Dare probably be the number one, just because that one has like a really good vibe. Most of my stuff is like real like rap records, so it's not really for the club. But
DJs could still chop it up.
I could say Motive. I could say Motive would be one. Stacks could possibly be one, but Double Dare definitely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Real life too though.
Right, and we see that you have one video out at the moment, and that was done through Hustle. You said? Yeah, Hustle.
It's a really dope company. Our visions kind of coincide. He's about hustling, and it's music. I mean, it's clothes for entrepreneurial-minded people, like people who are really trying to progress. My music's exactly that, so it was like a natural collaboration. So we're working together on some good stuff, But there's definitely some more visuals on the way for sure.
And the visuals were pretty clean too, I have to say.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's dope. Do you have anything else coming up now that we're almost into 2019?
2019, I'm gonna kind of ride out what I've done so far this year.
Okay.
But there's a lot more coming in 2019 for sure.
Okay,
a lot of new music, a lot of new material. Constantly.
Cool. Any traveling in between that? You just
traveling? Nah, I'm trying to just focus and get it done. Get a new album done, get a couple of projects out this year.
Okay, cool. And do you have any shout outs for us? Anyone that you've been working with that has helped you on this journey that you're currently on?
Nah, I think I talked about everybody, but I want to shout out 2 kids from Lynn that are killing it right now, which is Johnny Nash and Sally Bugs. I haven't really got a chance to meet with them, but they're killing it right now. So you gotta look out for them too.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we do have to look out for Lynn because that's not a place that you would think a lot of music comes from, but you happen to probably be one of the first of at least our interviews where
for sure.
You're from Lynn. So you kind of coming in from Lynn into Boston and then into the Massachusetts music scene overall, like did you kind of have like a misconception before stepping in that you kind of cleared the air with now, as far as just like maybe just not really understanding how things work in the city? I
don't understand. I didn't understand last year when I started this. I didn't understand anything at all about the music industry, so I've been blessed to work with my manager and other people in my team, kind of show me the ropes and show me the people that I kind of want to meet with. So I've been kind of very selective about who I've been working with and going to the studios with and stuff like that. But I'm learning the ropes, and I think next year is going to be big.
Cool. All right. So where can people find your music and find you on social media? And stuff
you
like
can find me on social media at Suriel781. You can find me on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music. Blank Slate's available everywhere. So definitely get that. Get it if you get a chance. Definitely play it. See what you think about it.
Cool. All right, you guys heard it here first on the Museum TV. Make sure you are following Suriel on all his social media. Check him out on all platforms. And be sure to continue to follow us on all our social media at the Museum TV. Subscribe to this channel. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And also continue to check us out at tmtv.world. Once again, I'm your host, Guru Sanaal. This is Boston's premiere vlog.
Haters and bitches ain't fucking with that. I spend 100, I'm making it back. I make them jump from the front to the back. Haters and bitches ain't fucking with that. I spend 100, I'm making it back. I'm just so focused on making a stack. I want it all, ain't no holding me back. You getting paid, but they overreact. I spend 100, I'm making it back. I'm just so focused on making a stack.
I be spending and making it back. I sip on the Fiji, I don't do no tap. Got me the rollie with diamonds in that. Skinny nigga, but my pockets stay fat.
Hey, it's Noble, creator of the Museum TV, and I just wanted to thank you for tuning into Boston's premiere vlog. If you liked this video, please leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'll leave a few other videos around here for you, just so you can see how we're exhibiting the culture stories.